Do you want to stop your inner critic now? You know, that one that criticizes you in the background. Do you want to stop it saying, you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you're dumb, or you don't know how to do things? Well, I'm Anthony Osborne, and I've developed the clarity process to heal the inner critic. So just imagine if you could heal your inner critic, if you could take the power away from it. How would that feel for you? Like, what would you experience? How would your life change? And I suspect it's not the first time that you've clicked on something like this, or read a self-help book, gone to a webinar or a seminar, and spent a whole lot of cash and time. Unfortunately, it's sort of like the more you try and fix it, the more it seems to be there. And the more you try and push it away, the more power it seems to have. Well, I have an answer. A one-on-one coaching session with me, and if you don't have power over your inner critic by the time it's finished, I'll refund your money. You see, the reason I'm so confident about it is that my clients keep telling me that after having a clarity coaching session with me, that their inner critic goes quiet, that they seem to find a sense of space in their head, and they seem to find quietness. And now their lives are experiencing a sense of their limitations have been taken away, and they feel like they can now really achieve something significant. You see, I do this work because my dad was highly critical, and I always felt like that I couldn't get it right, I wasn't good enough, I couldn't be enough to, for him to love me. And so I went on to study psychology and, read a lot of self-help books and do yoga, do meditation, but none of them actually gave me the answer that I wanted. They all made a little bit of difference, but not a lot of difference. And then one day while I was coaching one of my clients, he was having a real struggle, and then all of a sudden it became absolutely clear the question that would clear his problem. And as I asked it, I saw him instantly heal. I saw his whole life just change before him. And while that was happening for him, it was like an enlightened moment for me. I could see, that's how it all hangs together. And now I understand how to heal the inner critic. So what is your inner critic saying right now? It won't work, it's never worked, or maybe it'll work? Well, what would you experience if your inner critic stopped speaking now? So there's no excuse anymore. I've significantly reduced the price of my one-on-one, 1 hour inner critic coaching sessions. This has happened because I'm now delivering it over Skype with an online booking system. So instead of it being $237 for a 1 hour session, it's now $147. So that's a saving of over $90. Below are 2 buttons, one being the free report that I promised you. Grab that, and that's got some really new and insightful information that'll be really helpful to you. The second is to book an appointment. And as you know, if you don't do anything, then nothing will change. Everything will just be as it was. So if that inner critic is now coming up and saying, I don't know whether it'll work, I'm not sure, it hasn't worked before, well, all I can say is take action. So book an appointment, download your report, and heal your inner critic now.